hosts are struggling to find content. They're cooped up in their mansions, which has made them resort to using politicians as guests. The interviews in studio are always awkward, but it's so much worse from their homes. I'm Katie Petrick, and this is Healthy Republic. To be positive for a moment, one of the benefits to this entire coronavirus lockdown across our country is that we get a glimpse into a more realistic way of living for our celebrities and what happens when they're left to their own devices. We've learned even more so just how not funny our late night hosts are, because sad is not the same as funny.
Hi! Welcome to my bathroom. I'm your host, Stephen Colbert. You're watching a very special social distancing edition of The Late Show, or as I now call it, The Lather Show with Scrub and Colbert.
Awkward.
My point is, you answered the question, where's Waldo, should be in the house on the couch.
Let me be clear. I'm not saying people are dumb for going to a beach during a pandemic, which they are. I'm saying you're dumb for going to the beach, period. You could die from going to a beach right now, and it's still not in the top 5 worst things that could happen to you at a beach.
Lame.
I've been preparing for something like this for years. So now that we're all operating at DEFCON my pants levels, I live out here to protect my wood. But it looks like I don't have any wood because the grocery store seems to have run out of the stuff that was pre-cut.
Oh no, she's not actually gonna try.
Do I do it on my right side or my left side? Anyways, okay, I'll do this. Okay. Oh God.
Yeah, she's from Canada. Samantha Bee is calling her show Being at Home, which is a punny attempt out of my book, and I'm not even a comedian. Based on her general manner and content of her shows, I say she can stay in that woods. In the name of social distancing, no one should go look for her. And hopefully, she'll let the rest of us do the real work. The woods seems to be the safest place because those city folk have Big Brother watching them.
The anti-COVID-19 Volunteer Toronto Task Force. Please maintain a social distance of at least 6 feet. Again, please maintain social distancing. Please help stop the spread of this virus.
With our politicians unable to make their rallies to get the tingle up their leg, they need to find another way. They want the attention, so they're going to go onto the late night shows simply because they are free media whores. They don't have to be paid for their appearance. They'll just pass another $2 trillion stimulus package and give themselves a nice chunk of cheese. Now, those getting the cheesiest include former Vice President Joe Biden, who because of the virus cannot campaign for the Democratic nomination in the 2020 presidential election. And that's a blessing for everyone.
All right, thank you.
And no one needs any more of this from gropey Uncle Joe.
Come on, it's going to hurt your reputation, man. You're going to have to go home and explain, what would I do with that Democrat? Kids, come on over here, okay? You ready? Thank you so much. Now, you getting in this picture?
Do I still hold 5?
Right over here. There we go. You can put it.
As a near octogenarian, Biden should really not be on the move because 1, you saw that he frequently sniffs people, and 2, he'll get lost and not know where he is. That's why he's locked away in his basement, but getting social with Jimmy Kimmel.
What's that hat you have on?
New York Mets. It's supposed to be opening day.
Opening
no.
day.
Wow. Oh, you know what? This is not the way to win voters, Mr.
Well,
Vice
I tell you
President.
what, but it's a way to be able to sleep with my wife.
Even that was creepy. Plus, he's probably thinking of his sister when he said wife, since we all know how Joe mixed them up recently. Last week, he mixed up knowing how many grandchildren he has.
How are your grandkids? Are you talking to them?
Yeah, I talk to them every single day. I've been doing that forever, though. There's a deal we have. I have 5 grandchildren, and every single day I either talk to them or we text.
False. 7. We were looking for 7. It is possible that the gaffe was intentional, and he just wanted to give a screw you to his son Hunter, since the newest grandkids are from him, and Hunter has certainly been the black sheep of that family. We don't know, but we do know that Joe enjoys being grandfather to at least one of Hunter's daughters.
Granddaughters not only love their dads, their grandpops, they always like them, and that's the great thing. Thank you, baby. Thanks. I want you to meet Finnegan.
Ugh. I'm thinking yet another reason Biden should be down in a bunker is to keep him away from the many women he has been alleged to have inappropriately touched. Yet, not a single late-night host or any other American media has raised that question. It took a reporter from The Guardian in England to ask, why has the media ignored sexual assault and misbehavior allegations against Biden? The article is in reference to a former Biden staffer named Tara Reid, who just 2 weeks ago alleged that when Biden was a Delaware senator, he inappropriately touched her and performed a sexual act on her without consent back in 1993. We know why the hashtag MeToo, Believe All Women, lefty celebrities, talk show hosts, and the media won't raise the question. Because Orange Man bad. But where are the politicians to hold their own accountable? Where's the leading Democrat, Nancy Pelosi, to corral all of them? 1 year ago, when Biden faced allegations, she wishy-washed her response, saying inappropriate touching is not disqualifying to become president. But...
So to say I'm sorry that you were offended is not an apology.
Yet now there are more allegations brought up since the coronavirus changed the world. And what? Poof, gone. She's not saying anything about it.
Oh, good grief.
Pelosi's too busy on her own late show appearances so that she can take down President Trump. Because as far as they're concerned, saying grab them by the pussycat, a la Donald Trump, is worse than actually grabbing him by the pussycat or touching them in other areas, a la Joe Biden.
I know you're the Speaker of the House, but shouldn't you be Speaker of the Home right now? Why are you still in Washington? Why aren't you hunkered down?
Well, we are really working constantly to prepare for our next bill, but also to make sure the legislation that was passed and signed by the President on Friday is fully implemented to meet the needs of America's working families. We just have a full agenda.
Cue Kate Hudson.
You heard me. I said bullshit.
The Colbert-Pelosi interview happened on Friday, April 3rd, the same day the House went back home because they are not in session again until April 20th. So what is Nancy really doing? She announced the forming of a committee to be transparent and accountable because that's who she pretends to be.
I today introduced a House, this is a House Select Committee on to combat the coronavirus, and it is modeled after that to say in the here and now, how we go forward has to have transparency and accountability. Any profiteering and waste, fraud, abuse, and all the rest, we want to address in the here and now.
Again, I say to you.
Oh, good grief.
So that's where we're at for the moment. Politicians are on the late night shows that are supposed to be funny, but they're just plain sad. Comedy has died and been replaced with all politics. Even before the coronavirus hit, we knew that, but now it's reinforced more than ever. In an effort to find anything funnier than the late show hosts, I'm now going to go watch paint dry. Until next time, stay healthy, America.